Orange Democratic Movement Party leader Raila Odinga is today traversing different parts of the county of Nakuru to drum up support for his 2022 presidential bid. Odinga has been selling his Azimio la Umoja message in different parts of the country as the 2022 election drumbeats get louder by the day. NTV's Bridget Ngana is covering that event for us. Bridget, what has been said so far? What can we expect moving forward?
Well, the Right Honorable Prime Minister, former Prime Minister, I beg your pardon, Raila Odinga has made his way here in Elementaita, where he's meeting the leadership and the membership of the Akorino Church here to speak with them and ideally just sell himself to them. This comes less than a month since he launched his Azimio la Umoja campaign, as you've mentioned. And also this week, he was also here in Nakuru, in Molo, where he said that he did not really look for following or massive following. He is looking for collaboration and cooperation, and that is what we are seeing happening right now. Behind me, this is the tent directly behind me where he's meeting with the leadership. He's seated there, and you can see on the other side of the background, the members of the Akorino Church are here. Some of their leaders have already spoken, saying that they are supporting his presidential bid. The Prime Minister is one of the frontrunners, or the former Prime Minister rather, is one of the frontrunners of the presidential campaign or the presidency in the 2022 general elections. And what we are seeing right now are the preparations towards him achieving that goal. If at all, he will be the flag bearer of the ODM party presidential elections, or the presidential what's the word here? The presidential front runner. He's the one who's going to carry the ticket. But what is happening also here in Nakuru County, Olive, is that the ANC leader is expected here anytime now also. He was making his way from Narok County, coming through to Njoro and Nakuru, where he will have a massive meeting with people and residents in Nakuru town. Again, this has been the hub or the habit in the last few months, seeing these political leaders, key political leaders for that matter, who are shaping up the presidential election for next year, coming here to Nakuru County. And ideally, we can say the feeling is that Nakuru will be the place to watch. As much as we have all these other parts of the country, Nakuru really is the place to watch. Raila Odinga also being quoted saying that this is where the political decisions and major political decisions in this country are made. We can also see that even previously, this was the birthplace of the Jubilee Party, and previously every other political or presidential candidate has come to Nakuru, and that has set the direction of their path towards the house on the hill, and that is State House. So right now, we do expect Raila Odinga to speak any time now, but the prayers are ongoing, and the feeling here on the ground, Olive, is that there is a lot of reception. Some of the preachers who spoke earlier was saying it is a time to build consensus. It is a time to ask for forgiveness. And by this, I mean it is a time for maybe what we are seeing Raila Odinga doing is repairing the grounds or repairing the damage that maybe had been his political ambitions, especially here in the Central Rift. And this also will set the pace when other people come here after him. It will also set the pace on their mandate or what they're going to sell to the population. But ideally, I can say the campaigns have begun, and it's going to be a quite interesting political day here, as we expect also to hear from Musalia Mudavadi. And on his flagship, he's been campaigning on economic revolution. This week, Raila Odinga began talking about corruption and addressing corruption in the country, and saying that that is the reason why we are having the economic challenges in the country right now. So we do hope that this also will take shape. These are some of the discussions that will also move forward as we look in towards the campaigns and the different parties launching their manifestos, Olive.